Welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today, I want to talk about, is Iraq going to launch a stable coin? And I think this is something that we need to look for, whether they launch a stable coin or even a non-stable coin. And I'm bringing this up because I saw a post from the CEO of Coinbase, and I'll get into that led me to think about, well, we already know that they're going to launch a central bank digital currency. If you guys remember, there are 3 videos that I did specifically about the Iraqi Dinar central bank digital currency, and I told you guys over 3 years ago that it was coming. Right? Then somebody within the TC research group found an article from a Middle Eastern bank survey. They had surveyed all these Middle Eastern banks, and they had asked which banks are developing central bank digital currencies, and Iraq responded to that, and they said that they are working on it. So we were able to bring out that information that a central bank digital currency is coming. And then I also shared with you about central bank digital currencies on Coinbase. Right? I felt that Coinbase was going to be probably one of the premier people to launch central bank digital currencies on its platform. So imagine trading 50 different central bank digital currencies on Coinbase. Then I saw this tweet from Brian Armstrong. This was a tweet that was on February the 24th, and he said, stablecoins for Canada, Nigeria, and Brazil all recently launched on Base. And that is what got me thinking, well, what if Iraq launches a stablecoin? Now, a stablecoin would be pegged to the rate of the current Iraqi dinar. So that's something that we should be looking for, that if they decide to launch a coin. And because, most people, especially within the wealth transfer community, those coins would be highly sought after. Then after I saw that, I typed in to Google and to Luxor, which is another service that I use besides Google. Google couldn't give me the answer, but Luxor told me, here's the key information about Iraq launching a stablecoin. Iraq is reportedly planning to launch its own stablecoin, a digital currency pegged to the Iraqi dinar, in an effort to boost its economy and reduce reliance on the US dollar. Now, I couldn't find an article that confirmed this. Usually when you have AI, it gives you an article. There's no article here. Now, it's not to say that they are actually working on a stable coin, but this is what I had got when I had typed into Luxor. Then, which led me to another article from panfinance.net. The first Iraq bank launches Iraq digital only bank, December 12th of 2022. So this has been over 2 years ago. It says, to expand the potential for the nation's banking industry, First Iraqi Bank has formally launched the first digital banking service in Iraq. By building a bank that will assist Iraq in moving towards a cashless economy, the business hopes to satisfy the growing need for better banking options in a nation that still uses cash. Iraq is heading toward a cashless society. That is what they actually really want. All right, so it doesn't even matter. We already know that whenever the Iraqi dinar revalue takes place, we already know that there's going to be a short window to exchange. Every country that has launched a new currency where they replaced all the currencies, they've always given anywhere from 3 weeks to 2 months to exchange your currency. So when Iraq does revalue their currency, they're going to give you a time frame. So then I also looked to see if anybody else was talking about this, right, as far as Iraq and a stablecoin. And it says here, Earth Alliance, that's the name of the Twitter account. And it says, will Iraq launch its own stablecoin as well? The RL for Ripple IQD, the Ripple IQD. All nations will eventually, right? So that was a question posed on Twitter. So that is something that has crossed the mind of other people. So I want people to look out for this because, when it comes to the prophetic, there have been people that have seen different prices. I saw the dinar go from $1 to $3 to $5, and maybe that has something to do with the stable coin. Maybe that has something to do with a coin launch. I have no idea. Other people have said they've seen even higher prices, and maybe this has to do with cryptocurrency. And I've suggested that in the past when it came to launching the central bank digital currencies, because if the CBI launched an Iraq stablecoin, or they launched Iraq central bank digital currency that you could buy, would you buy it? Yes, you would. Just like You can buy the digital dong. So Iraq might be looking at ways to raise money, and that would be one way to do it because there would be a lot of people that would be interested. I don't know how all that's going to play out, folks. We can only speculate how things are going to go and what's going to coordinate with the RV launch. Iraq wants to go cashless. So is Iraq going to launch a stablecoin? I know they're getting ready to launch a central bank digital currency at some point. We know that's coming. And maybe they'll launch an official coin that's not pegged or tied to any value of another currency. Who knows? It's really going to depend on where they launch their stablecoin and what network they launch their stablecoin. And Coinbase might be the way, but right now cryptocurrency is actually banned in Iraq. People still buy it, people still have access to it, but you're not supposed to be trading it. And folks, normally I don't make dinar videos unless I feel like it's important. I feel like that, as things get closer to that time period, that there are other things that we should be looking at and be alert and watching for. And that is the central bank digital currency and the Iraq dinar stablecoin. So anyways, I thank you guys for listening. God bless.